Hey Southway, it's good to see you again through our video blog. This week I have the privilege of doing a little bit of prep work for us. We're about to enter into a series on the Old Testament book of Habakkuk, or some people would say Habakkuk. Well, however you pronounce this guy. Habakkuk was a prophet who wrote down 3 chapters that we're going to encounter and walk through for the next few weeks during weekend worship. We're entitling the series Living on the Edge, and we'd actually been planning that before recent events in our country and in our world kind of threw us into a mindset that really we indeed are living on the edge. And I find it just an amazing gift of God's grace that we're going through this really ancient book at this really prevalent time in our country's history. We're just a few months away from elections. We're right in the middle of civil and political unrest. We truly are people who are living on the edge. And the Bible speaks to that. The Bible speaks to God's people living on the edge. Habakkuk writes in 3 chapters, 56 verses. In fact, if you read through it in one sitting at a comfortable pace, it would take you less than 10 minutes to get through without even having to skip words. Habakkuk is talking about the nation of Babylon, the ISIS of his time, coming in and terrorizing Israel and Judah. And seemingly God is nowhere to be found. Nowhere you see him at work. Yet Habakkuk's going to show us a few things that even though we're thousands of years away from when he was writing this book, his book maybe has never been more timely, useful, or relevant for us. Habakkuk's going to show us that God's silence is not God's absence. Just because we may not be hearing him loud and clear doesn't mean he's left us alone. And when we can't understand him, we can and must still trust him. Just because we don't know everything he's doing or can't understand everywhere he's taking us, where he is taking us is on an adventure to trust him. We also realize, most importantly, the biggest theme in the book of Habakkuk that he's going to hammer home for us is that God's people live by faith. Faith. A living trust in who God is and what God does. God's people live by faith, and as a result, we're different in our conduct. We're different in our character. It's not going to take us forever to get through the book. We'll actually have some summer left, God willing, as we end this book. But we're going to go on a journey together. We're going to take a look at what life is like living on the edge. Not on the edge of collapse, but on the edge of something good, something grace-filled, something beautiful. I invite you to join me as we take a look at an Old Testament prophet that doesn't get a lot of screen time, doesn't get a lot of play on podcasts. It's going to be an awesome time for us to look at how God's Word is timeless and timely at the same time. Hope to see you this Sunday as we get started. I'm looking forward to it.